our fretboard, I'm going to laminate a couple pieces of veneer underneath. I have a maple piece and I have some black veneer. I can get my fingers to work. This will give a nice couple little stripes. They're unfortunately not long enough, but I'll stagger them and butt them together. They'll be fine. This will do two things. It'll give a nice little contrasting stripes, and it helps stiffen the fretboard a bit, which I find is a helpful thing. I'm going to do that with epoxy, so I have to mix up some. I have to cut these first and then mix up some epoxy. We need a little bit more down on this end. And now our seam matches nicely. And normally you'd use veneer tape for something like this, which I do not have. Temporarily sticking together with some thin magic Scotch tape. Usually when I do this, I have one full-length piece of veneer, but this was all I could get. I don't know why it's so hard to find long pieces of veneer. these days. I had a whole lot of it back in the 90s. I think I got from Constantine's. And we're going to trim down this fretboard. It's obviously wider than we need. So where I'm splicing it with the, holding it together with the tape, we're going to end up cutting that off. Do it like this. Lost your other piece of veneer. I was going to use epoxy, but I don't have enough. I don't feel like waiting for it. So tight bond it is. That's going to work fine. If this was actual veneering being done, you would use veneer glue so it doesn't bleed through, but it's not really important in this particular circumstance. Oh, what can I spread that with? See, the glue's already making the veneer curl, which is one reason why I use, when I glue this fretboard on to the neck, I will use epoxy, just to eliminate having glue going in the next shaft. I could put a little bit more on there. Look at that curl up. Yep, this is why I don't do tight bond with veneers like this. That black veneer really curled up. And I'm going to put this piece of maple on the top. And we'll put some clamps on it. now we'll let this sit overnight. And we're back the next day. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully the tape bond didn't warp the fretboard too much. All my veneers fell down from the shelf. And there we go, and it's nice and flat. So that's a good thing. So the next step will be to, I can still smell the glue. The next step is going to be to taper it to its final dimensions. But I'm going to leave it out for a bit to let the glue finish drying, since it was held down to the wax paper. My brain's not working today. So that'll be the next thing. Let this sit out a little while. Alrighty, we're going to use our fretboard tapering jig, which is a very simple thing. I have marked on here the where I want it. It's 1 3/4 there, and I forget what it is up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up. Magnifiers so I can see. I'm going to line this up on the lines with the edge of the jig. So we're right on that one there, and we're right about this one here. Double check this one. Actually, when I made this, I could have moved this block over a little bit more, because it's as far as I can go, but that's good enough. It's right on the line. And then we're going to run this through the table saw. You can see our, oops, sorry, hit the camera. You can see our little veneer lines here. Now I'm going to flip it around and do the other side. So this goes on, line goes here, and the line goes hard to do this with the tripod and the camera in the way. Okay, I got the line right there, and I got the line right here. Or do I? Here we go. Double check this. That looks good. Pull it out just a hair. And this one has to come out too. Okay. There's our tapered fretboard. Easy peasy. Now that's the 0 fret actually. Now the next step is to we're going to put some little markers in here. I don't normally put markers on these, but I have an idea for this one, and the client wants gold hardware, so I'm going to do some brass markers, which are going to look pretty cool. In our next segment, I'll cut the scarf joint and route for the truss rod and carbon fiber rods. See you then.